The Rancor's Brothel presents The Curse of Strahd.
Just in case that breakpoint didn't work.
Hey, and we're back in Rancor's Brothel.
Yeah. Radio DJ playing all the hits.
No.
97.3 the max.
This Sunday. We'll all be sleeping then.
Yeah. God, I hope so. I have not had much sleep this week. Okay. We were back. Jeff has done his thing. He's made a choice.
Yep.
No, Davun has made a choice. Jeff just let Davun do it. We all need to understand that.
Okay. We're back at the top of the order. Lucas, you were chasing down... Lestat was chasing down the old man, screaming with thaumaturgy.
How far away am I from him?
At this point, a single movement would put you beside him.
I'm going to tackle him.
Okay, please roll me...
Tackle check.
A tackle check.
What does a tackle check do?
Oh, you don't have that skill? It's a -7 then.
Oh.
It's a strength bonus.
I rolled a 1. Okay.
Oh!
What am I doing? What am I rolling for?
Oh, you rolled a 1.
I'm not rolling yet.
You dived for him, and then you fell to the ground.
Please, D&D gods, let him roll a 1 again. You're rolling some sort of thing.
It'd be a
Roll
grapple
and add some
check.
Numbers. Yeah, sure. Grapple check.
So that'd be a strength.
Strength, yes.
Yes,
And
sure.
athletics.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
Or in acrobatics.
Nope. Acrobatics is only to escape.
Damn it.
I rolled a 2. That's a 5.
All right, so with the combined 1 and 2, so... Did you leave the building? You did. No, you're inside
I'm
the
in
building.
the stairwell.
So no one gets to. None of the party gets to see this. But Lestat charging him down. You know, he strapped everything to his pack. He goes to tackle the old guy. Mr. Heinrich Vanderhoot apparently played rugby back in the day for Barovia U. He turns and he just puts his hand right in the diving Lestat's face and just pushes him into the ground.
Stiff arms the
He
devil.
just stiff arms the shit.
I think I would have liked it better if, as he's running his jostled pack, lets his lantern falls in front of him, spilling oil everywhere because...
No, it wasn't filled with oil. We already talked about this.
Then Lucas, make me a perception check as you hit the dirt. Relatively hard.
This Dr. Pepper only has 21 of its flavors.
19.
And actually, you're gonna take 2 points of damage as you hit the ground.
Well, that's far.
It
You
was
still rolled a 1 and tried to act like you weren't
It was
rolling.
a 2.
No, the first time.
So you
It was a joke roll.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can't say it's a joke roll after you roll the 1.
If you roll 20, you'd be like,
joke
what do I get for
stat.
that?
You
It's
gave me a joke
strength.
stat. I gave you a joke roll.
Troy makes a good point because you're always like, you can keep that roll, right? You can keep that
I
roll.
wouldn't.
Oh, you did just do that! You sneaky f***.
No.
You are the
Yeah,
you
you
are
did
the-
just do that.
Of everybody who's the keep the roll guys, you are the keep the roll guy.
You cheeky
I
bastard!
don't even remember doing it now, but I guess I did.
Yeah.
Play
Yeah,
the tape
you
back.
did.
Probably did.
And the whiskey's hit.
Either way,
Let's have fun.
Okay, so Jesus. Okay,
That's why we don't drink
so
at the table.
You hear lots of feet, Lucas. You hear lots of movement.
Okay. Can I still talk? Or
You
no?
also hear Vanderhoot saying, "It's them, it's them. Oh my God, look what they've done."
Can I still
And you
talk?
look like a devil in a town that doesn't like you.
You're face first in the dirt at the moment. That all transpired within the roll of your 2.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so when on your next turn, you'll be able to stand up and dust yourself off and do whatever you
I
want to
can't
do.
talk while I'm on the ground.
No, you spent your action to run at him and then dive.
Okay.
You are face first in the dirt.
you
you
tried
have a
the yell, but that's when he did the face swat.
Speaking
Yeah.
of free action, so just asking questions.
Matt, it's your turn. Matt, make me a perception check
Okie dokie.
with advantage.
Okie dokie. 12 or 14.
Is that a loud crash? You're pretty sure from upstairs you probably heard a big kunk, but you're not sure what it was.
Okay.
You didn't hear the oof at the end?
Not quite. The DC was 1 or 2 points higher. So at this point, you yelled. You've heard some noises and a
I said go out the window. Then I hear a crash. Right? Oh,
You just said to run.
You just said run. I've set fire to the first floor.
Yeah.
Waffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You can cut that corner and save yourself 5 feet.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm not attacking.
Okay, so you're standing.
I should. Lawful.
You do whatever you want, man. You want to just freaking throw shurikens?
Lawful doesn't mean you move 5 feet. It's other actions.
No, I want to save my friend.
Understandable.
Okay, so I cut. I saved 5 feet. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 25.
You now see there's a giant hole, and you realize that the giant-esque man is missing. I apologize. I cannot apparently narrate today.
Alright.
Feel free. Anyone
30.
wants to throw in there.
EDR it later.
With my holding my quarterstaff.
Go here.
Okay, 30. Holding my quarterstaff, I do a little twist. It comes apart into an awesome ass set of nunchucks. I do a little spinny spin, and I attack that one.
You've been asking me for that for forever.
I know.
All right, sure. Why not?
Just like it.
It's a great idea. I just wonder about the mechanics of creating something like that.
Oh, f*** me running.
Did you just crit fail?
No.
Is it a 2?
No, it's a 9.
Okay.
Total.
Okay.
It was a 3.
You didn't crit.
So Jeff's sacrifice to get everybody out is not working, as now someone's back up there. You swing and you miss, obviously. Troy, you're probably tall enough that I'm assuming you're going to come to your feet now.
Yeah.
Okay, as you come to your feet, you realize that you now see another form up in there fighting in the raging fire.
Are we still fire?
Oh, absolutely. Just because you take out the wall doesn't do anything about the not thatched roof, what we talked about. The pitched roof is now on fire.
Can I throw a lasso?
Nice.
Do
you have one tied?
You could throw a rope. I mean, you're wanting to pull him down, aren't you?
Yeah.
You have a grappling hook? Just catch him in the leg and yank.
You would need a pretty darn good roll. However,
Not really. It's like he's 7 foot tall, so his reach is probably 10.
You can use
right,
like a
but what
whip.
I'm saying is that
Hell, he could probably reach in the hole and grab Davun.
that would probably be more effective than a lasso.
Can I do that?
How tall are you again?
7.5 feet tall.
If you can give me even a moderate climb check, you can climb right back in there.
That would make his reach 11 feet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He literally, it's for you, it's a pull-up to get back in there. For you, you could probably check in the book, and if you're raging and getting advantage, you probably have extra bonuses to your jump. You can probably full-on jump right back in there.
Never mind.
Jeff is doing his thing.
No,
He's sacrificing for the party.
Yeah.
You do what you want. Knock his ass out. I don't care.
This is where the hole is, yeah?
Yes. It's pretty much spread to that 10, 15-foot radius at this point.
The fire.
Yes, the hole is the 5-foot spot. But at this point, even you are feeling a little uncomfortable here, Matt, because you're not short either.
Don't worry, I'm coming out.
I don't know that.
Yeah, I know.
No, I mean, I'm back to my original question.
You could try. It's going to be very hard for you to do it.
No, I get that.
Okay. I mean, you could try.
Me climbing back up there doesn't make any sense.
Just climbing up enough to grab his leg and pull.
That's what I'm saying. You could do that.
I'm another 5 feet away from the hole.
He's 5 feet in. I don't think I can grab him from there.
He doesn't have that much reach.
He could, in one move, assuming you make the grapple check versus him, you could climb in, grapple him, and fall.
Let's do that.
What do I gotta do?
You're not going to be able to stop that because it'll be opposed grapple. You just need to make a halfway decent climb check, and it's, I believe climb is strength, right? Is there a climb skill?
Yeah.
No, it's athletics.
Okay.
It's a 20.
Okay, so you muscle yourself in there. You're now standing on that 5-foot square.
Okay.
Okay, it is opposed grapple at this point, right?
Are you gonna?
Jeff
oppose
is
it?
sad you are raining on his part. Look up grapple. I don't know what his defense is against your grapple. I don't know if player versus player you roll off, or if you just have to beat his AC.
I believe it's just opposed athletics.
A strength check contested by the target's strength. So it's athletics or dexterity.
Yeah.
So to roll. Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's just opposed then. So roll your athletics versus or Jeff, your choice of athletics or dexterity.
Good. So 22.
Okay.
Well, it's not a saving throw. So no.
So you jump up, you pull up into this room. You're like, "Come with me, little man," and you grab him, and he just flips his arm and just knocks your arms away. That's a nat 20. I'm sure once he adds his bonus,
24.
He at least hits.
He just knocks you right back out the window.
He doesn't quite knock you right back out the window. So that was your movement and your action. You've only moved enough. You theoretically could jump back down if you wanted, or you could stay right there.
I'll stay.
Okay. You still got protection versus evil, right? Can you? And you weren't grappled, as I recall, at this point.
No,
because they all missed.
They all missed.
Can you slide the scythe one over into the flames there? There. But he would be within 5 feet of... I want him next to Troy. Yep. Because that puts one on each. Okay, so we will roll against Troy first. Or no, sorry, against Jeff first. 19 hit?
No.
Nice. He'll try again.
Shield of Faith is nice.
10, so nothing. That one doesn't hit at all. The one versus Matt, 21, I'm assuming, hits. So you are now grappled. He goes in for the bite. 18. Okay. Oh, that's 9 on the bite.
Goodbye.
And the necrotic is 4.
Okay, 0.
So you lose 4 off the top of your hit points.
I am at 0.
Okay. So
I enact Relentless Endurance.
which?
Puts me at 1 hit point. It's a half-orc trait.
Okay. That's good. What is your total accumulated crap got you down to? All the...
What's your max
necrosis.
hit points?
15.
Okay, even with all the subtractions. Okay, just checking. You are currently grappled. Troy, 21 grapple you? Okay. But an 8 doesn't get through your stuff, so you are grappled again. Just to add some additional drama to this, the ceiling appears to be substantially weak and is starting to cave in on your head.
Excellent.
Lucas,
Yes.
you can pick yourself up off the dirt now.
Who do I see coming at me?
Are you picking yourself up?
Well, yeah, I'm going to stand up.
You see a number of armed guards,
And I
including
yell,
a familiar face.
and I yell at them again. Coffin place is on fire. It's full of vampires. We need help. That guy did it. That guy was keeping them.
The man who is standing there, the men who are standing there, the regular guards seem to be, seem to be a little bit shaken. We'll say that there are 6 of them.
Okay.
However, the familiar face that you met 6 hours ago,
Roughly.
who told you not to make a mess in town?
Not my fault.
I made it outside of town, sir.
You're still in town.
Still in town.
Yeah, it's like a
I don't know
suburb.
why you keep thinking we're out. We're inside town.
I
It's a
set
suburb.
Avon on fire.
It's a suburb when it's only 1 mile total across. I mean, I guess kind of. What the hell's his name? It's Izzy, isn't it?
Yeah. So, yeah.
I can't find him in here. He's a cool guy, though. Yeah, it's Izzy Stronsey.
Strongzy.
He's
So,
like,
I try to,
he
let
looks
him
at him and goes, "Seize them both." And you see several men approaching you to grab your arms.
I'm going to continue to plead with him that we need help because there are vampires.
Are you doing anything as, say, 4 of the 6 attempt to grapple you?
Am I going to resist arrest?
Yes.
Teleport out of there, Nightcrawler.
Yeah, it's not quite the same. And it will be Azazel, actually. Because I'm not blue. I mean, I'll just try to shrug them off. I'm not going to try to, like, hurt them or anything.
So, opposed grapple.
What am I adding? Strength?
Yes,
Saving throw,
roll and add your, what is it? Either acrobatics or athletics.
10.
What did I say? 3 of them?
Yeah, 3 or 4.
2 of them have you.
Okay. I mean,
So
I'm
you
not,
sort of
not, like-
tussle with them.
I mean, I'm just kind of shrugging a little bit. I'm not, like, actively trying to shove people away
You've got one.
while continuing to plea.
One is on each arm.
Okay, I'm continuing to plea.
Okay, you can continue to plea. That was your 6 seconds.
No persuade or anything like that?
Not at this point. Matt.
Ungrapple.
Okay.
Better, gosh.
I don't have an inspiration either. 4.
Nope. Can you use key point as a bonus action?
For disengage or dodge or whatever. I guess I'll use dodge. Patient defense. You can spend 1 key point to take the dodge action as a bonus action on your turn.
Jeff, you see the one that the one that had been hit before and its face was melting? This
Heals back.
Yeah. There's a slight delay though.
Yeah.
So that was Matt's turn. Troy. Grappled, but not
Can I move?
No.
Can I fall out of this building, essentially? Is what I'm trying to get at.
If you reverse the grapple, if you turn this into you grappling it, you can move it.
I would say that that's probably fair. If you can, I would say at this point you're both, it's latched onto you and is holding you. If you can sort of wrest it away, I think you can fall right back out. If that's what you would like to do. So let's go with opposed strength rolls.
I got the gnome by
You know what's going to
got
happen?
the dwarf by the head as you go backwards.
The next episode is going to be fucking Lestat waking up in his cell with 3 cellmates that he's never met before. Because we're all going to die!
Oh, shit. That's probably true.
It's going to roll. Okay, opposed. Would you like to roll first, or would you like me to roll first?
First,
You get advantage, too?
Advantage?
Nice.
that's a...
No, one was a 12, one was a 17.
21.
17, I'm sorry.
Is it a saving throw?
No.
No.
It's athletics.
You said 21, right?
My athletics is, well, actually, 23.
23?
Yeah. It's important.
Needs a crit to die. Doesn't get it. You are in control.
You
So
can
you would
move
just like to-
half your speed.
You would like to just sort of willingly fall out the window.
Yeah.
Then, yes. Okay.
Fall on him, though.
So you fall. And so you can go ahead and knock those 2 back out. That one, and yep. Matt is going to do... Oh, I see what he's doing. Matt is making sure that they are falling that way.
Actually, that was exactly what I was going to do with one of them. Or try to.
1 point of damage this time from the fall. It seems to cushion your fall a little bit. It takes more damage.
It's probably spread enough that it's...
Because when the guards come running up to grab us, I want to have a vampire that we're fighting.
You do hear a ruckus, Lucas. Very, very good
Can you
point.
describe the ruckus?
Please?
Thank you.
They go now.
I couldn't get there.
From? That's what I don't remember.
What do we do? You're running low. You've only got about 4 turns left of that turn undead.
Mhm.
But your protection is still up. So the gray one. 19?
No. Because my shield of faith is still up, too.
Mm-hmm. 19 and
You
19.
pretty much have to crit to get past him. don't you?
No, not quite.
That's right.
I'm adding +6, so I'm assuming that I need,
okay.
what, like 20 or 21? Or is it more?
20.
20. So yeah,
Cool.
I'm only missing by a little bit.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Out the door you go.
The one on Matt needs 1 hit.
But I use dodge.
You did use dodge. Thank you for reminding me. That's disadvantage.
Yay.
Yeah, make sure I know what the number is. 8, so it misses. It can only What's really lucky here is that I'm going to go ahead and rule it. In the book, they can only make one bite attack per turn, so I'm going to say he attempts to bite you and fails. And that one failed. The one on Troy is going to attempt a strength roll to get away from you. Okay. It rolls 17.
Misses. Bitches.
Okay, you've got it pinned. That gray one's looking pretty healthy. Whose turn is it? It is Jeff's turn. I don't see a lot of tick marks on that spell list.
All the tick marks. It's weird hair. Not a few.
Face pube.
Face pube.
It's a thing, though.
Grapple check on the gray one.
Are you grappled?
No.
No, he's trying to grapple it.
Oh, I see.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's give a big old hug.
16.
No.
Just let me hug you.
So you reach out and attempt to grab it, and it sort of writhes away.
I'm taking off.
Okay.
Or, no, never mind.
Well, you just get up attack. It's no big deal.
No, I'm not leaving him.
Oh, right. Matt's like, it's always next session.
And
Do you have a third character built? No.
I have nothing I can do.
We a warlock? I don't know.
Give me a...
We love Steve so much.
Give me a perception.
Who shall
check.
live?
15.
You've got maybe a turn before the roof comes in.
So you kind of have to run, or you're going to cave in too.
Is this one here, or is it in Matt's square?
It is there. It is not in Matt's square.
Okay, if they're grappled, they're in the same square. Which square are they in?
Okay, then they are in Matt's square, technically.
Okay.
You are not going to get an attack of opportunity from that one because it is busy trying to drink Matt's blood.
I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
I'm moving next to them, which would not draw an attack.
Sure. Shouldn't. You're only 5 foot square away.
I mean, I'm not leaving the gray ones.
Right, you're not. Lucas,
Yes.
it's your turn.
I am pleading with Izek. In the coffin makers. There's vampires.
Roll me persuade with...
You smoking the...
Roll me persuade. Just roll me flat persuade.
10.
He seems to be ignoring you and is walking towards the fire that is now apparently licking the ceiling.
I'm yelling, yes, go that direction. Yes, that's where they're at.
Huh?
Be licking the roof.
What did I
not the
say?
ceiling.
Oh, I suppose it... Well, it is engulfing the ceiling. It is now licking the roof as it is burned through.
I guess I'm under the assumption he's understanding me because he's heading that direction.
Okay.
Rather, albeit very slowly, but...
Matt, what are you doing?
You gotta do the thing, right?
You're
So you
disengaging? Okay.
know, I'm trying to dislodge. I'm engaged.
It's called...
have you guys said it?
You're rolling against the grapple.
Can I change it to reversing the grapple?
Why?
Because I rolled an 18.
Well, that's
You
not going
probably
to
want,
you're not going to get out
you
the
probably
window
want to
doing
get out.
Well, yeah, I have to take him with me.
that. No, you
Like,
don't.
when
No.
we get on-
Not if you if you ungrapple, you can still get out.
But I
you
get an
not
opportunity attack.
You will.
Don't
you have a thing to do a thing?
No, I'm out.
He's at a key point, so he uses
I'm
it to
at a
stay
key
alive.
point, so if I take him with me, I might survive if I land on top of him.
Yeah, you're true. That's yeah.
Maybe.
So
you're
can
not
I
wrong.
reverse the grapple, sir?
I'm going to go
Three
ahead.
Charleston choose.
I'm going to go ahead and say,
I bribed you earlier. Can I do this?
keeping that in mind, you want to disengage.
Okay, I
You do not want to be grappled.
Okay.
You do not want to fall out a window grappled. I think you want to attempt to go out face first.
So I need to go out the door.
You can jump out.
I mean, you can jump out. It's up to you.
Okay,
How many hit points do you have left?
One.
That's going to kill you.
So it's
It's
going
gonna
to
put
put
you in
fire,
zero.
I'm sure. So
Make an acrobatics check going down.
okay. Well, I'm disengaging.
Well, you can't. You use right now. All you've got left is your movement. You can't actually disengage.
right,
Do you see what I'm saying?
I'm running to get the out.
Okay, so
With
you're
an acrobatics
gonna be an
check.
opportunity.
you're okay. Now hold on. I need to see whether you make this check at advantage or disadvantage because I need to see if you get struck on the way out. You do not. Go ahead. Roll your acrobatics.
24.
Okay.
I'll do it.
So you
You land
You
on
made-
Superhero landing.
basically say absolutely. You basically say to the monk, like, let's get the out of here.
Why do I sound like my dad on Saturdays?
Okay. It's weird.
We robbed a lot of banks when I was a kid. I don't know.
Okay. You definitely dodge, and you, in fact, aerial. I don't know how there's enough space in such a small spot, but you aerial over the top of the dwarf, completely nail it, pirouette outside the building, and land on your feet, taking no damage.
Gold medal.
And you stand and you do this.
He's throwing his arms in the air.
There's a bunch of peasants putting up 10s.
We'll put up a 9. Just
9.5.
gives you a look.
Troy, you are still grappled at this point with the vampire.
Okay. Since I've initiated the grapple,
Yes, you are in charge of the grapple at the moment.
can I let go and attack?
Let go?
Or just
You're currently laying on the ground, which is going to pose kind of a problem. From the grapple, I can say you can haul off and punch it if that's what you want to do. Unless you've got kind of a small weapon, you know what I mean?
Straight back.
No.
I do have a hand axe.
Like I say, if you have a small weapon, you're like, a hand axe?
I mean, it's a regular axe for normal people, but to me, it's a hand axe.
No, they're smaller.
I would let you attack with it, but you are sort of releasing the grapple in order to attack it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Roll away.
Turgid. Wait.
21.
Hits.
20 on a boner check. Boner check. Just wasting my night.
That's good. 10, 12.
12. And that's on the... We took the side out, yeah?
Side it was.
That's no longer...
Did
an
side
issue.
take damage when he landed?
Yeah, but it's... Yeah. He's fine now.
It's minimal. It was 1 point.
No, he took a good chunk of damage, but it
Okay.
didn't really matter. Because they keep regenerating.
Fair point.
Okay, so you sort of grab your hand axe, you kind of let it go, and you sort of lean back and you sort of wail on it, and you get... It seems to be wiggling as if it's trying to escape, so you do hit it, but it's kind of a glancing blow. It's not a, you don't hit it as good as you should have. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Did you hit it for 12?
Yes.
My math sucks. I sat there and looked at that number. I was like,
Jeez,
that's not
Lucas.
Love vampires. What would it do?
They still got disadvantage.
9. So much. It's almost 10. 16 doesn't reestablish the grapple, right?
Be opposed.
Oh.
No, in this case, if they hit it, they don't roll opposed. They basically get an attack.
Oh,
if they
he's
hit their
loose
attack.
of the grapple and he's trying to
Yes,
take it back.
16 doesn't hit your AC, right?
Yes. I have 16.
Oh, you do have 16? It has reinitiated the grapple. And it is going for your throat. But a 12 does not hit you. So at this point, he's in control of the grapple. So you guys are just rolling back and forth. You're doing, groundwork, UFC style. Jeff. Still at disadvantage because it's 1 minute, right?
10 minutes.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Protection from good and evil? Can you cast that in a single action?
Single action, yeah.
Wow. That's kind of cool. Greg.
I love when the DM is amazed by things.
Nope. That's because things in this edition are so much more powerful than they were in 3rd edition.
Mm-hmm.
Some things, because monks suck.
Okay. They both swing at you and are unable to strike you. Although they don't look injured at all.
Dive,
Yeah.
Rekka, dive.
It's your turn, Jeff.
Grapple Gray.
You really want to take him with you, don't you?
I think you're right.
I need to roll an opposed, yeah.
Yes.
5.
22.
You got him.
I'm dragging him out that
Okay.
This one?
The gray one.
gray.
You grabbed him.
5, 10, 15. That'll put me right on halfway off. Will that tip me over?
Probably with the weight, yeah.
Okay.
After the
You're in
fires burned long
control,
enough, it probably broke through.
so I'm going to do this. You take 2 points of damage from the fall. Okay.
It's on me now, isn't it?
Right before you turn, you hear a loud crash.
I'm assuming the thing caves in.
You sort of fight the guys a little bit to turn around, and you see that everything south of the hole, so everything where you guys have been fighting in that narrow alleyway, the roof collapses on that side.
Okay.
What would you
Now,
like
is
to
he on
do?
the other side of the house, too, where he can't see that we're out here?
No, Lucas ran
This direction.
town is this direction. So
He like thought we were all
So
dead.
I can actually see that wall pretty well.
from where you're at, probably not. You're not from.
I
smoke
can see
too.
over this direction.
You are much farther that way. Remember, you ran a whole round that way.
Are there buildings in my way,
Yes.
though? Yeah, but so if they're right here...
You can't see it.
You cannot be positive at this point who is alive.
I can
and
see
who's
smoke.
dead. You see smoke and you see a collapsed, burning building. Those things are both true. I do need to check one thing, but what would you like to do, Lucas?
At this point, I'm a little worried that my friends may be dead.
Yes,
don't
you
know.
probably should be.
So I'm kind of like shuddering here in a little bit of fear, and I'm yelling at Isaac, "Move faster! They're in danger!" Like,
He's moving relatively quickly at this point. Matt.
Yes, sir.
let me go, kind of a thing.
It just depends on. At this point, you're being held in check by the guards.
I can't persuade them to let me go.
You can try.
Let me go. They need help. We all need to go.
Okay. Roll a persuade with disadvantage. Damn. Their direct supervisor told them to
I know.
detain you.
That ain't
18
bad.
on disadvantage.
It's fair. You are at this point no longer grappled. You're not sure quite if it was your words or everyone turning in awe to see that roof collapse.
Was that enough to get them to follow me that direction?
They're sort of just standing there at the moment. They're not reacting.
I'm heading that direction.
Okay, you can head that direction.
And again, I was like, "Let me go. We all need to go. They all need help."
That's fine.
And we go.
You have attained your goal of getting loose, and you now can move in that direction.
Okay, that's what I'm doing.
Okay, you are moving in that direction. Matt.
Okay, who's being grappled?
Everybody.
Troy,
Everybody in the.
are you grappled by him too?
Everybody outside the coffin. may be
He's
getting grappled.
grappling. You're being grappled.
Correct.
Okay.
Although it would be a little hard to establish that because everybody's hands are around everybody.
Okay.
Whoever's on top.
I go right here and I hit this one
Sure.
closest to me with my.
potion you can take? That would be good for you.
I don't have any items because that's what happens when you're dead and you have to make a new character.
Fair enough.
And
It
you're
does.
not allowed to have any fun things.
Spoiler.
Says the guy who just used a bow that turned into a f***ing composite nunchaku.
Okay, I got one cool thing.
Yeah.
That's
My
a
other
pretty cool
character-
thing. I'm just
My other
saying.
character had a cloak of protection. I'm just saying.
That's
Pretty cool thing.
Okay, anyway,
Yeah, that cloak would have been great to have right now.
Yeah. So, does a 16 hit?
You get advantage, but yes, it does hit.
Okay,
Roll
well, let me
against
roll the
the crit.
advantage anyway,
The-
because half-orcs get a really cool crit thing. So,
Well, roll and see what you get.
okay, we'll stick with the original roll.
Are you sure?
Yep.
You want to phone a friend?
Shut the and that is 8 damage.
Cool. So you bend down where this thing is fighting Pithur, and you sort of looking, and you go, "There's the opening," and you punch it in the face.
Sure, what?
Are you going to make your second attack?
They would have freed him up.
Are you going to make your second attack?
What are you talking about?
When you use the attack action with an unarmed strike or a monk weapon on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Where does it say that?
Under martial arts.
God, he hadn't done that at all this whole time.
He hasn't fought anything. He's been grappled. He set fire to things. He set fire to more things. This is really his first attack.
Okay. Well, that hits because it's higher than the last one. And he
Nice.
takes 10 damage. Max
Awesome.
damage. From
Okay.
my quarterstaff nunchaku.
So you step up. You're sort of looking.
The things you learn as you play.
You sort of look for your opening. You strike. Then Pithur rolls as they're fighting together, and you look for your opening. And you strike again. So you pop it twice. Troy, did we decide you are
I'm grappled.
You are grappled?
Yeah.
Hang on. I gotta reroll that damage. Just to be fair. When I hit with
On the bonus action, it's an unarmed strike.
it's an unarmed strike because I used my quarterstaff, which is actually nunchaku, but whatever. So I did the bonus damage. So okay, it was 7 on the second hit, not 10.
3 difference, I think.
That's close.
My bad.
You're fine.
Can I attack while grappled?
Did you go for a chokehold?
Yes.
He's grappling.
Yes.
With the axe I still have in my hand.
Sort of. Sure. We'll say you can. Grappled is
You
weird.
pulled the hand axe, didn't you?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you just swing around and hit him on the back.
Which apparently was not sufficient enough for Cody.
It seems like a really big weapon if you're grappled with somebody to use.
No, hand axe is
Do you
light.
still have?
I'm just saying in general. I'm just thinking about
Think
the
hatchet.
Yeah.
Rage
Think
occasion?
hatchet.
Advantage, right?
Not on attacks.
Oh, I thought that's how that worked.
No.
No.
Advantage on strength checks.
Oh, okay.
That is a 13.
It does not hit. You swing and you miss. How long does your rage last? Is it a minute?
A minute.
You're about out.
Okay.
You've got.
About
I've
2
been keeping.
turns.
I was gonna say probably about 1 or 2 turns left.
Did these guys get collapsed on? Can we just say that they're dead now?
You make
This portion collapsed.
He definitely is. This guy's
Let me think about that.
And there's fire on the other side as well. So this whole section is about the cave in. Anyway.
Fireball is 66, right?
8,
8.
I believe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll call it 6 to drop a burning building on top of you.
It's fair.
Cool, let's go to 5s. What did I roll here? I rolled like 20 something. So we'll just say 20 something on mommy. Sure, that seems fair. And I'll roll a pile more damage here in a second. Troy went, so it is the vampire's turn now. Matt, make a perception roll.
Hang on. First, I'm going to make this vampire in a 69 with Davun. Okay. Perception?
Sure.
4. Cool.
Lestat.
Yes.
And that fire sure is hot.
This room is nice. It's not a room. Oh.
But it had a great skylight for the sky. That's just the sky. Oh. Huh. Interesting. Things you...
Why is the air black?
What's the smoky
Black
lights?
hair matters.
Boy, do I
So-
remember the +7 perception days. Oh.
You see rubble in that front part that just collapsed move. And you see the vampire crawl up and is now standing on top of the burning wreckage.
On the roof?
Neat.
What's I mean, it's all collapsed and slanted there. And, sure. You see several holes get smashed on the other side of the roof, as you now see 4 vampires standing on the roof.
Okay.
As they all have clawed their way up
Did I ask?
and are sort of standing. No, I didn't forget about them. You are grappling. You're still grappled, right? Okay.
Whose turn is it?
23, it's the vampire's turn.
Okay.
Hits. So 4 puncture damage. And your hit points are reduced from the necrotic by 3.
So you lost 7.
Did you count his advantages?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Jeff. 21? Oh no, I'm
Opposed?
still rolling disadvantage, sorry. I'm still rolling disadvantage, correct. Because that spell was popped a little bit later. Okay, well it didn't make that. Didn't make that either. The one below you is worming and trying to get a hold of you, but he definitely cannot. It is your turn. At this point, you're beginning to hear approaching footsteps.
Okay, if I'm controlling the grapple,
You are.
could I get off a spell with a somatic component?
It's probably going to be a cantrip, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, I'd say you can. Your cantrips are cantrips.
Dex save.
9.
No. He
Cool.
takes
Thank you for translating.
just 6 radiant.
Nice. So you hit you reach up, you're fighting. I like to think that your hand begins to glow ever so slightly and you just press it to its face. Now it's got your handprint, your little dwarven hand burned into the side of its cheek.
It's just a tiny handprint.
Lucas.
Yes.
You see 4 vampires on the roof. You continue to run towards the building.
Either close enough for me to fire an arrow as well as run closer?
Theoretically, yes.
Yeah, 'cause like,
What's the range of your bow?
I think the max is 300 feet.
Well, right. I'm deciding if you need to fire a disadvantage or not. It's 120.
120.
You could theoretically, if you ran a little bit shot, you would roll it irregular, and then you could run the rest of the way to get to the building.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, take pot shot.
Okay.
Less.
Thank you, I go.
It's a longbow, right?
20 on that.
You hit. I assume so. Yeah.
150.
Okay, you hit.
He's not, close,
156.
he's not close enough for sneak attack, though. Correct?
No.
I'm hitting the one that crawled out.
He's 15 feet above these guys.
Okay.
Easily. Probably a little bit more. Should be like D8.
No, it's a D6.
Really?
Short bow, not long bow. 8 damage.
Okay. So you let loose with an arrow. You sort of graze the thing, and it sort of looks at you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little closer. Not right upon everybody, but a little closer.
You should be about 20 to 30 feet away from her, so as long as you're within that range, you're good.
15, 20.
No.
You're good. Matt, it is your turn.
I'm not assuming the rules because he, for being a cleric, would know some things, and that's why he got freaked out above because the sun didn't affect him, which means it should have.
Well, this
Not just the myths of vampires, but like the...
You're burning. The building's probably between the fire set below and the fire there.
Now there's extra weight from the roof caving in.
Yes, the building is burning. Absolutely. It is not much longer for this world.
Are you still grappling? So you're the grappler, not the grapplee?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to hit the one that Troy's got again. Does not hit. So I didn't...
You get advantage.
Do I? Neat. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nat 20 with a melee weapon. That gives me a thing. Hang on.
Cool.
Gotta look again.
Things are cool.
I'm excited. Shut up.
That was cool. It's the first time we played with a monk in our group, so I'm interested.
No, it's as a half orc.
Half orc. He gets
Oh,
an
it's a half
extra
orc
like
too?
D6 or D10 damage or something
Either
like
or.
that.
So I get the crit, the double damage,
Yes.
plus I get another die.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's going to be one hell of a strike.
okay, so quarterstaff. So that's 5. And that is 7, so 12. So I gotta do another damage dice, one additional time, and add it to the extra damage of the critical hit. So what did I say we're at? 12? 12.
Yep.
And another 5, 17.
17 total?
17 total.
Okay. Attack again.
I do my martial. That hits, so I'm not even rolling again.
What if you crit again?
If you can crit, or if you have a
Because I don't have a melee. It's not a melee weapon, so it wouldn't.
Yeah, it is. It is
So
an
my
unarmed
hands?
strike.
Unarmed strikes are not melee, are they?
Yes.
You have
Yes.
advantage, roll twice. You
Your
can still
fists are
crit.
melee.
Okay, no, but it hit better. And then I rolled 6 damage.
So a total of 23
Yeah.
on the scythe guy.
You were great if you did that.
I mean, and you're standing over it, you're fighting with it, you're holding on to it, and you're just like knockout punches, just crack, crack. You're feeling bones just snap in this thing's face, and it's just grinning at you. It's just licking its lips and hissing. Troy.
Attack it again, yes.
Hey, as I'm hitting it, I yell, how the f*** do we kill these?
I mean, is that the best course of action? I mean, reversing the grapple doesn't really get me anywhere. So I can just attack it. Give me away. 19.
It's
7.
okay. You strike it. Radiant damage. Not radiant damage. Not radiant damage. Yup. Matt, you watch the monk sort of watches its face sort of reform in front of him. So you smashed the cheekbone, you probably knocked its jaw out at hinge, and you see it sort of look at you and just sort of crack, and you see its jaw go back into place. Matt, I need you to make a perception check. I'm gonna roll some dice.
3.
Cool. All right. Are you grappled or you're grappling, aren't you? Okay. It's going to attempt to escape. It rolls an 18.
Anything better than that, please? No.
13.
Okay. The one under Troy, are you grappled? You are grappled. So it is going to release the grapple willingly. And it moves. So attack of opportunity for both of you.
Yeah, 25.
Roll damage for your hand axe.
That's better. 10.
Nice.
No, 11.
Still good.
Oops, sorry. Do I get advantage? Yes.
Did
Did this move? I thought it was a 4.
Roll it. It's fine. Roll again. You do not get advantage.
Okay. 16.
Hits. Deals me some damage.
10.
Nice.
And my martial.
No.
No, I don't do it because it's not. Okay.
Okay.
Reaction.
Now, here's what happens. So all the ones on the roof, Lucas, the one you just shot, standing on the rubble, you see it sort of, it walks over to a part of the house, because another part of the house collapsed.
Okay.
And it walks over to the house, and it looks, and then you see it turn and look at you, and it smiles, and it leaps out of sight. And you see all 4 of them who were on the roof just leap out of sight. So they're all flying. They're not actually out of sight. Theoretically, you could catch them.
I was just putting them on the other side.
Yeah. No, they're headed. You're right. They're headed that direction toward the less burny part.
Oh, they're on the roof still?
They all would have been able to clear the roof, so they're all out of sight of every character at this point. Both of those leap up onto the roof.
Is there an op attack on that guy? Because he hasn't. Yeah.
Yes, sorry, that's true. You get 1 attack.
Are you close enough as well or no?
I already did that one. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
this
you're
guy,
supposed to
I don't
hit
think
him.
so. I wouldn't get an off attack on him either, because you only get 1 per round.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't get it.
8.
Okay. The one that you were fighting, because he out wrestled you to disengage the grapple. You see him. You're fighting. He seems to grab your arms and pull them down so that he breaks the grapple. And he's got you. He's sort of leaning right over your face, and he's got your arms sort of pinned for a moment against your chest. And you see him smile as he looks at you, and he's like, "You forgot the bones, priest." And then leaps. And as he leaps, you take that strike, and you happen to, hit him in the legs as he goes by. They disengage. It is now Lucas's turn.
Chef's turn.
Sorry, you are correct. It is Jeff's turn.
Isaac in the battle? Like, he's got to be near me, right?
He's standing right beside you. He
Is
watched
he
all this
doing
training.
anything?
At the moment, no.
Okay. I'm sorry. But it's his turn. It's
Yeah.
Jeff's turn.
He literally, remember, you broke and took off at a run.
But at least he saw the hellspawn.
Yeah, he saw the hellspawn.
Yes, he's standing right
So-
about
He believes me now.
a little bit farther, but he's standing over there somewhere.
That's fine.
He's now.
Belief is another thing entirely.
Okay.
He saw people fly away.
He did.
Are there windows on the first floor?
Remember the barred from the outside.
Yes. But they are barred from the outside.
Okay, then I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's not quite. The door's over about there, yeah.
About here. Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm still outside.
The door was left open by these guys. You can see, so there's basically the way that room's drawn right there, that little rectangle, that whole little rectangle here, all of that is one big room.
Yeah.
And everything where we've got the erasers right now has collapsed on that side. So the whole second floor on that side now has collapsed from the fire. That
So you can't
Matt
go
lit.
upstairs if you wanted to.
I can't?
At this point, no. I mean, it's completely barricaded. You would have to put the fire out.
Which was probably that last box that didn't have a body in it, I'm betting, was the bones.
It's on fire.
Could be.
There's that box and that box.
We can get to that. Whose turn is it? So that was Jeff. Lucas, it's your turn.
Which I would have checked it. Because
You would have checked that box, correct?
so they're not in there.
But you didn't get to that one?
I checked every box going that way.
Oh,
When I got to that one, then vampires.
Which one of those guys is hurt worse?
You
Only
wouldn't
with the habit
necessarily
checks
be able to
are these.
tell.
At this point, does it even matter? I'm not going to kill it.
Can you even see these
you can
guys
shoot at it.
anymore?
Yeah, Lucas can. They're up on the roof. You can still shoot at him. Probably the one with the side looks a little more
Yeah,
interesting.
I was going to say I'll fire at that guy. Just some giggles.
Okay,
That's 19 plus something hits.
you hit. Roll damage.
19 plus something hits.
5.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
Isaac, help!
Me.
Matt, yes.
I guess I follow after my friend.
Okay, go ahead.
So if I'm here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But if I'm
5, 6, 7, 8. Diagonals, guys.
Diagonals cut off sometime.
Oh, neat.
It's only been 2 years, guys. 2 years.
So yeah.
Are you doing anything once you get there?
What are you doing?
At this point, you guys are feeling the heat there. You're feeling the heat quite a bit.
Back off, it's gonna collapse.
Pins and needles, pins and needles.
Troy, you're getting some debris falling down on your head at this point because you were still technically laying down. I believe standing up takes half your movement, but you can stand up.
So, is this part on fire?
Yes.
By now,
yes, it's getting there.
Okay.
If you wanted to go up in that far corner, you would probably be safe for a few rounds.
Can I climb to the roof?
All 6 of these boxes have people in them.
Roll me a climb check. So you have to stand up, which I think kills half your movement.
Yes, it does.
And then you'd move.
Why do you climb?
I can double move.
You could dash. Sure. Roll me. It has to be a little bit better than your last climb check, but roll me a good climb check.
Nope.
That's 18.
Okay. You are up on that corner where that box was. Yep.
Like on the roof?
Yes.
Is this the part that collapsed, or this?
Yes. Both parts have collapsed now.
Answer's yes.
This part has collapsed, as well as this part right here. Because of the fire that was set on the first floor. It quickly took out the first floor. That whole wall, the room, everything started to collapse over there. You see, you're at a high enough vantage point. Hold on, let me check a map. But you are seeing these vampires just dart for the wall, which is the nearest, seems to be the nearest exit from town. They've got a couple 100 feet, and they will be over the wall and out of town. I can look it up if you actually want to see how much it is. I'm not sure how much it is off the top of my head. So I wasn't sure how this fight was going to go. Troy went,
Yeah.
the vampires are taking off.
Nosebleed.
It is probably, say, 300 feet to the wall from where you're at. And those vampires take off in that direction as well. So all of those go.
What's the square footage on this house? I thought this guy was poor. 300 on the short wall?
To be
Jeez.
fair, it's a
300 to the wall of the exterior of the town.
Oh, okay.
Those take off as well. So they're going to run right by you.
Object?
You know what I'm saying? How far do they get, though?
Well, Mook moved him before I could count it out.
Here-ish.
Okay. Because it's what, 30 to the edge where you are?
It's 25.
25 for the front one?
Yeah.
They're going to move slightly laterally, so they're going to go... It'll be an extra 5 for them to move 1 square up. And then about another... So put them 20 more feet, Lucas. That'd be about right.
Over there?
They're going to be on the edge of the map. And that one's going to be 5 feet behind it. Yeah. So they're there. They run and they leap and they jump off the roof.
Okay.
Jeff, it's your turn.
Okay. Is Fezzik dragging the guy back up?
Fezzik?
Isaac.
Isaac.
Is he dragging which guy?
Anybody want to pin up?
Yes! Now we want to go and watch that.
The coffin maker.
It's on Netflix.
Yes. So as you look around, there's a group of 6 guards sort of standing off to the side, and everybody's kind of watching this engulf in flames. Everyone seems to be shocked. They don't seem to know what to do. They're not restraining him, but the old man looks horrified at his home burning. He's not going anywhere. So he's standing, say, 50, 60 feet away.
He was seized as well, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's how far away?
Say 50, 60 feet. He's probably over there where the dice are. Somewhere over there.
Okay.
Talk to Isaac. I don't know what the hell's going on. He won't believe
No,
me.
I'm not talking to Isaac right now. I'm going to move over to him and grab him by the collar and say, "Where are the bones?"
Okay. Roll me an intimidate, I'm assuming is what you're trying to do there. That sounded awful angry.
I would say...
15.
Okay. We'll play that out in a second. Is anyone other than Troy going to take combat-based actions at this point?
I am not.
Not I.
You would still like to attempt combat-based actions, right?
You insane little giant.
Yes.
Little giant.
I don't know how my actions are going to play out, but I'm going to be charging in there to try and get out what I can.
Enacting the annexation of Puerto Rico.
One way or another.
I know what you're saying. We'll come back to that.
Okay.
They are where they are at this point. What would you like to do?
Throw a javelin.
Throw a javelin.
Nice.
This seems oddly familiar.
No.
No advantage on that?
No.
So you stand on the roof, you pull your javelin, you throw it, and just seems to, you had them lined up, but it like hits a building. You're like, what asshole build a house there? Like, for f***'s sake, this is much easier to do in the open plains. You doing anything else?
Nah.
Okay, they double move.
Yeah.
They're off the map. Is there anything else combat related at this point?
No.
Okay, so the only sort of action with any impetus is Davun speaking to the
Can
old
you please get off the roof? before it
Getting off
collapses?
the roof.
Yes, would you like to get off the roof?
I'll stay on the roof for another second, then stick my tongue out.
Okay.
Roll a D100.
As he stands on top
If
of
it's a
the
56, the
dynamite,
roof collapses.
because the coffin maker had dynamite. No, you climb down off the roof. You're all right. You guys start to see people are running, bucket brigading. People are, that's all in process. The old man is just distraught. Oh my God, what's happened in my home? What have you guys done? You come up and you shake him, and you rolled 16?
15.
15, and you sort of see him snap it away, and he's like, "This wasn't supposed to happen. Oh gods, they were. Oh my God, they were in my room. Oh gods. And he's hysterical,
Okay.
screaming partially about the house, partially about the bones, a lot about his business.
What about the bones?
That's what you get. Oh God. He looks, in a moment of lucidity, he looks to Davin and says, "They were in my room."
Which would have been like here.
Yeah. Which was the upstairs? Was that the upstairs bit? Yeah.
Yes.
But just bones by themselves don't burn, so.
You would have known that they would have,
debris to sight through.
they would have collapsed.
Down to the first floor right there.
Yes.
Okay, I'm busting my way into that front door.
It
And
was already open.
yeah, but a ceiling collapsed over it.
True.
It
Fair
did.
enough. Fair enough.
I'm going to cast resistance on myself and
Let us put
go
the
in.
fire out.
No!
All right, you guys see the dwarf cast a spell on himself and begin to duck into a burning inferno.
I start helping with Bucket Brigade
Ditto.
Okay.
where he's at to
Okay.
get the fire out where he's at.
Anybody else doing
I'm
anything?
following Dwarf and helping.
Oh, for f***'s sake. Okay, this is going to be exciting.
Remember, stop, drop, and roll.
Who's bucket brigading?
I am Bucket Brigading.
Me.
Along with a...
Izik begins talking to people about the bucket brigades. He turns and tells them to get a hold of you again.
Wow, I'm trying to help.
At this point, he just seems to be doing what he considers damage control. Roll me a persuade.
14.
He doesn't want to hear your bullshit, but he'll let you help with the bucket brigade.
That's fine.
But there are two guys who are also helping with the bucket brigade with eyes on you. All of you. I need to be concerned about the two people going into the house. Who's leading?
I'm
Me?
Bucket Brigading where they are to try to put the fire out around them.
Okay.
But you're doing it a bucket at a time, and the Inferno's
I
probably
understand that,
2,000
but
degrees.
we're both... There's a group of people there, so...
Yeah.
No, you're doing what you can.
Yeah.
So you kind of got your movement. Your movement rolls, unless I'm wrong, are athletics and acrobatics, right? Basically, those are your only two movement skills. I'm not missing one, right?
Not that I know of.
You would need to... I'm going to say you guys move at half speed. You can do either acrobatics or athletics movements. Okay? If you use acrobatics, you're trying to dodge your way around the rubble. If you fail, you're going to take more damage. You're going to have the potential for more damage. Or you can use athletics, push your way through the fire. If you push your way through the fire, you'll take consistent half damage. Does that make sense?
What if they dump their water skins over them? Will they get a bonus?
At this temperature,
Flying
probably
around
not.
of freedom.
So just to get in there is going to take you probably 2 rolls, if that makes sense, if you're going in the front door. If
Okay.
you're moving around that. So is that what you guys... I'm just letting you guys know that's kind of how I'm laying out the ground rules. Does that
Yeah.
work for everybody? So if you're going in, roll me either acrobatics or athletics.
23
On...
athletics.
Okay. So, like I said, you're going to take a static half damage. So, you take 3.
So am I taking half of that half damage?
Your rage is done.
follow-up question. How
Yes.
long would, essentially I could pop it 2 more times and get 2 more minutes full range.
That's up to you if that's what you want to do.
So how long, how much could I search in 2 minutes?
If you push past the dwarf and you make athletics rolls at advantage, you are going to push a path through. You will be significantly more effective than he is. So you will clear a path, legitimately. You're going to be taking damage, but again, that damage is going to be halved because of what you're doing.
Is it half of half? You said you'd be taking half by doing it, then I get half.
You would take half of half, yes. So are you popping your rage?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't you have a healing potion?
Oh, I do.
Take it.
Ooh, Babby!
It's going to take
Because I gave you one back.
Yeah.
It's going to take a whole turn, though, won't it?
You guys have taken a minute to get in the building anyway, just because you've got to sort all that out, so Troy could have popped this healing potion at any time.
That's good. That's not so good. I got 7 back.
Okay, you got 7.
Do you have create water?
No.
It takes 10 minutes, or at least it used to.
No.
Really?
Instantaneous duration.
For
No,
how much, though?
That's duration. What's casting time?
1 action.
Really? Okay.
10 gallons of water that rains in a 30-foot cube.
Roll me an athletics check, and that decides how good you are.
25.
Nice. So...
I mean, I could if I had any spells left.
That's awesome.
Troy pushes, Jeff, you push your way in, and you're sort of fighting your way through, and it's kind of burning, and all of a sudden, it's like someone just lifted everything above you, as you see him just reach in and grab these burning timbers and just, bicep curl them. And he's, just leaning things up and pushing walls back in the place where they go. So he's now cleared out this whole front area, so you can probably move 20 feet easily.
Okay.
Let me save you, Wayne Enterprises employee.
8, so 4, so 2.
Nice.
So that whole room is sort of open now.
Okay.
Give me a second here. So this room is 7 by 3, so it's about 21 squares. Okay, I know exactly where it is. So you can check, like I said, you sort of halved your movement, but at this point he's cleared up enough space. You're not going to take fire damage this turn. Where would you like to search? You can sort of move 15 feet if that makes sense.
Okay, am I searching 5 foot by 5 foot, or how is this working?
I'll say you can search anywhere you step for free, and then you can make a perception at disadvantage to look for it if you don't find it then. So yeah, kind of 5 foot by 5 foot. How are you sweeping things around? And
Okay,
Do
it's...
we need to erase this and make another room?
no, because it's basically 1,
just
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's literally that right.
Okay.
So 15 foot movement, 5, not there. 10, you're not finding anything. 15, and you don't see any. Those 15 feet that you sort of crawled, you don't see anything.
Okay.
So you can make a perception at disadvantage because of the fire.
So, 14.
You're not seeing anything so far. I mean, there's a lot of smoke.
Right.
Are you continuing on into the building to help?
Yeah.
Make me another athletics check. See what you can do.
Nice.
Very nice. See if we can crit on that.
What the fuck?
He finds it.
Do I get anything for crit?
So at this point, it occurs to you, I'm gonna roll a few more dice, but you're still gonna take less of it. Because you do something fairly epic. You take 4 damage. So at this point, Colossus, you've sort of leaned up this wall, and you're shoring up this wall, and you're kind of like this. You realize that one of the walls is collapsing. So you pick up, remember this is all workbenches and stuff, right? You pick up a workbench, and of course it's on fire, so again, that's why you're taking additional fire damage. But you pick it up, and you smash the fucking wall, and when you smash the wall, he creates a giant hole in the side, and you throw the table out, and when you do, immediately you create that wind tunnel effect, and you're exhausting the smoke now, so now it's much easier to see, it's easier to breathe, and with your last action, now you're sort of just, you're pitching anything that's on fire out of the way. You now can move 20 feet, and you will make perception not at disadvantage.
Okay.
So you can continue to move in the house.
You're welcome.
Can I cast a spell?
Can
Can you cast a spell?
What do you, is it verbal somatic?
Guidance.
Oh, you're casting guidance?
Yeah.
It's probably just a quick verbal spell.
Yeah, it's just a cantrip.
Yeah, you can cast it.
Okay. Then I will 1, 2, 3.
You got one more.
4.
You don't find it.
Perception.
All them extra rolls.
24.
They're right over there.
Where?
They're about. Lucas, put your finger out there. Nope, back. Nope, 2 to the right. They're right there. You see them laying under some debris, tables of debris. You see a bag with what appears to be like a thigh bone sticking out of it or something.
Okay, I will holler and point and let him know where it is.
Now you're in there.
He would be 2 more squares over, but yes. Yeah, you're about there. So, Troy, what would you like to do?
Grab the bag and go.
Yeah, can I guess grab them?
Sure. Yeah, you can grab them.
Should you brace the wall so he can get out? I mean, there's a hole in the wall now. You guys can go out that hole in the wall.
Yeah. So, I guess I go over here and grab them?
Okay, you are 15, and I'll give you another 5-foot step. So you pick up.
That's only 10. I was here.
Oh.
5, 10.
Okay, so you can move 2 more. You can move 2 more spaces, so you can get to the edge of the wall.
Okay.
You can't quite get out.
That's supposed to happen.
And go ahead and make me an acrobatics roll.
4.
You still only take 4 because you're raging.
Be down to 1. Holy
Hey, we're 1 HP brothers.
awesome.
Jeff, it is now your turn.
1, 2.
Up on my shoe.
Can I shove him out the wall?
Make me a strength check.
20. 20.
You see him put his hands up. Would you necessarily resist anything?
No.
All right,
I'm holding both. I'm just confused.
You literally you're like, okay, he's coming to get the what, and he pushes you through, and so he falls over backwards, holding the bag. You probably lose consciousness at this point, because I mean, between the rage and the way you're pushing your body, you're donezo. Jeff,
Dex, get out of the way.
roll you a little extra fire damage here. 8.
Where are you at? Oh, you got plenty.
Yeah, I healed myself before I stood up against the
You can
vampires.
walk out now.
You can now. You can now.
I like how he says
Looks
9
at
is plenty when it's him, but when he's got 9 points, I'm almost dead. I'm
You had
dead this
17 when I said plenty.
Right.
You can walk out.
17 is plenty.
Okay.
9 is not.
I grab the bones and I see to him.
Okay. At this point, he's on. You would know without even needing to roll. He's unconscious from exhaustion. He's not bleeding out. He's not.
Still,
making saving throws. No. I definitely think.
Yeah. I'm taking care of him.
You would also think to.
I'm also getting him away from the building.
Yes, that was the other thing that I was going to say. At which point, there seem to be a lot of people now. A lot of crying people. A lot of hysterical people. People yelling. People screaming. And you all sort of turn around, and there seem to be a lot of guards standing very closely to you. And Isaac turns to all of you and says, "Guards, take them." He's like, "We're going to see the Baron."
Our title track, Nocturne, provided by Sleep for the Weary off their new album, Nocturnes. To find out more about Sleep for the Weary, check them out on iTunes, SoundCloud, Facebook, and at sleepfortheweary.com. Join in the brothel conversation on Facebook. Questions, comments, and suggestions can be sent to between2crits@gmail.com. Like what you heard? Subscribe, share with your friends, and leave us a 5-star review on iTunes. Most of all, keep circulating the tapes.